That Wendy salad better be fucking good.
Dang, bro.
All right.
I'm picking chicken on my teeth right now.
Chicken.
Fire.
I forgot Wendy's had those kind of salads.
Chicken.
What kind?
It's the summer strawberry salad.
Wow.
Oh.
Endorsed by Wendy's. What a
Sounds
day.
fancy.
I was about to ask if that was from Wendy's, but I didn't want to sound like a dumbass.
It is from Wendy's, and it's delicious. Yeah.
I fuck with Wendy's salads. Like, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I've definitely had worse.
How much do they cost now, though?
It's like not a good way to advertise for it, but.
Well, I got that in the medium fry for $8.98, so it's kind of expensive. I really don't know how much it costs.
But it's worth it for your gut. Get yours. No, it's not fucking. Who cares about Wendy's? I used to write fake ads on here. I used to, as in I did that once. I didn't change the title of the stream. What would I call it even? R.I.P. Judy Garland. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
She's a writer, right?
No, it's like fucking Dorothy on the Wizard of Oz.
Oh wow, you actually knew that?
Yeah, that's
I'm really surprised you knew that.
Wizard of Oz lady.
Yeah.
Liza Minnelli. Mama.
Yeah, it's Liza Minnelli's
Devin
mom.
has not watched like anything relevant, so her knowing who Judy Garland is pretty impressive.
I mean, that is impressive.
I know the older movies. I know the older classics at least. I just don't.
Do you know what Citizen Kane is?
Who? What?
I didn't watch Citizen Kane, I'll tell you that. I also haven't watched a lot of things.
Wait, what is the movie?
Citizen Kane?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's Michael Caine's
Exactly.
biopic, I believe.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
All right.
It's fine.
But it was a movie of its time.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
It's like, yeah, when people say like that was their Citizen Kane, that means like that was their like best movie or that was their breakthrough moment, I believe. But I still haven't seen it.
I didn't even know people said that.
I hadn't even heard the thing.
I guess we're socialized.
All right, yeah. As soon as people showed up in the chat, they're demanding to see ankles. Listen, man, stop.
Angles?
Yeah.
Who the hell is in this?
It's because I think it's because Jesse said we should have a foot cam, and I said no. What the fuck? Like I'm never gonna show my long ass feet.
I mean, my shoes.
I have very ugly feet too.
You'll show us your shoes. Actually, what'd you cop lately? What is the last shoe that you got, Kurtis? Pandemic.
It was a pair of Air Force.
You didn't get a pandemic shutting you down on the shoe game? Is that what happened?
What was it? Oh, it was the all right. Oh, oddly enough, it was the Air Force One 2020, right? Which is nothing special. It's just an all white Air Force One, but the swoosh on the side is gold, and like I don't even know what to call it, but it's just got this like metal accessory on the shoelaces.
Oh, okay.
Pretty dope.
On the aglet or like on the
like when you lace
The
it up.
aglet. I haven't heard that since Phineas and Ferb.
It'd be right here.
I've used that term more than I'm proud of, but
I'll be back.
damn, the man gets
Ooh, a
here and leaves.
demonstration.
Oh, okay. He's doing something helpful.
How many fish do you have?
But he's very proud to talk about them. So as soon as he sits back down, he'll give us a tour. He'll tell us about his fish, which ones are acting up, all their personalities, I'm sure. Oh, okay. One of them.
The aglet.
Those are also gold.
My favorite part of the shoe.
It's a bit gaudy.
That's what I was.
Come on, Kurtis.
I know, that's why I haven't worn them yet. No creases.
That's the thing. Are you that person that buys shoes just to look at them but never actually wears them?
With this pair, it would seem that way, but no, I try to make a habit of wearing all my sneakers at least like once a month.
But are you the type of person that at least has enough sneakers that you can wear them like once or twice, like a month?
Yeah.
But what's the point in having that many shoes? Like, isn't your point to have shoes is to wear them?
Yeah,
No,
but
Haley.
To match a
I
fit.
own a lot of shoes.
I found an honest answer to that. Really, it keeps your feet comfortable, because if you don't wear out a shoe,
Okay, that's fair.
it keeps the the springiness in the sole, and it keeps your feet from hurting. So I find that as long as I'm in a different pair of sneakers every day, then my feet don't really hurt.
Yeah, you could go the other way
Okay,
and only have
Way
two pair.
fresher too. Like way fresher if your shoes match your outfit and people haven't seen them on you before.
Correct.
I believe the
And if
kids
they
call
haven't-
it drip, if I'm not mistaken. But I was about to say no cap, but I didn't want Kurtis to actually get mad at me, so I'm just gonna not do that.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. But yeah, Kurtis, how's it going, man? I just want to check in with you. How the fish?
Well,
Yes, the fish.
Yes.
I have
that
questions.
is I don't know. I think trouble's brewing. They're all getting big, so they're all vying for space, and that's only a 55.
Trouble's
So-
brewing, huh?
Yeah, that's only a 55, and these guys are the size of my palm.
What do they eat? Like, do they eat other fish? Like,
Nah.
would they eat other fish?
Yeah, if I threw smaller fish in there, they definitely would eat them.
Interesting.
How did you find that out?
There was some guppies thrown in there. I didn't do it. Swear to God, I didn't do it. But some guppies got thrown. I swear to God, I didn't do it. Some guppies got thrown in there, and the lemon Oscars went to town. They just were like, "Oh, dinner time."
Ooh.
Yeah, everybody else in the tank was like, "All right, whatevs." But
The lemon
they were doing-
Oscars? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
those,
what they're called.
those the big fuckers?
Right there,
Okay.
those guys.
All right.
Those are lemon Oscars.
Are those the ones that throw the
Uh,
rocks around or no?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
That guy is an electric blue Jack Dempsey,
Sure.
and
Ooh,
the guy
Electric
behind him-
Blue Jack Dempsey?
Patrick Dempsey?
My
No,
God.
Jack Dempsey.
The drummer of Fall Out Boy?
Well, no, these fish are named after a boxer, but that's neither here
Oh,
nor there.
okay. Which
And then
boxer?
a really old one,
Which one? My dad was really into boxing.
Jack Dempsey.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but I'll tell my dad and see if he does at
Yeah.
some point, if I remember.
He's one of Mike Tyson's favorite
I
boxers.
assumed he had Dempsey in his name at least.
My dad
That's
used to
how
watch
it is.
boxing when I was little, and I would like just zone the fuck out the entire time, like on the couch. I'd be staring at the screen, just it wasn't
Yeah.
connecting.
I feel it. Same, honestly. I don't really watch boxing. Be for
It's
real.
fun to do though. Like I used to kickbox for exercise, and it was fun.
I'm great at kicking.
Damn.
Oh, Haley went with me once. She beat the shit out of the bag. Twice.
I have some great thighs and like some great kicks.
It's from all that lifting of the wines at your work.
Yes, my workout consists of carrying beer cases and wine cases up the stairs.
Oh, yeah. Probably kick the shit out of a bag.
Should have
Like,
had you
I'll,
on.
Like, try to add one or two more.
Should have had you on last week when we talked about people, what animals they thought they could like take down. Americans were polled, and grizzly bear was like 6%. We'll just see which one you thought you could kick in a fight until you couldn't kick anymore. 6% of
Norris
people.
kicked it.
Yeah, it could be the Chuck
I think
Norris.
I could take on an ostrich.
You sure?
I really think I could take on an ostrich.
That's that's a
I
heavy
really
max
do.
right
I
there.
think I could just.
I don't think I could take on. Well, I think I could take on an ostrich, but I think that I think it'll be a tough charge for a lot of other people. I'm gonna be honest.
They're quicker than you think. Yeah, they're
I am
nasty.
not a small person. I would like to make this known.
No, no, that's not what I'm saying.
The emu?
I'm just saying it would be.
Yeah.
MQ3 could take down an emu.
Oh, no, I can't.
Let's see. I could take a goose for sure. Let's see.
Those bitches are scary. What if they start like
They ain't got
Like,
they ain't got no teeth.
You should take on an
I got some bites on that.
I would have to be blackout drunk to take on the ostrich, but I think I could. If you're drunk enough, you don't feel pain. So if you just drink a lot, you won't feel the ostrich's hits.
Yeah, you won't know how close to death you are, and then you keep fighting, and then it's just gonna like.
Fear no man, fear no ostrich.
All right, put that on your tombstone. I don't know. We should have talked about that last week. Our maximum, but we didn't get to that. I do have an important question. I guess I didn't even introduce people. I mean, Kurtis is here, obviously. Everybody knows Kurtis. But you know, I guess introduce yourself so that you can go by the names that you prefer to go by. I don't actually know. I've heard like 20 different ones for everybody. I feel like so.
That's fair.
Start.
Devin, you want to start?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I'm Devin.
I'm MQ.
No fun fact?
Oh,
What is this?
what is, don't fuck off.
Come
with the
on now,
icebreaker,
everyone.
bro.
This is
Like,
the-
nobody likes
This is the podcast of only icebreakers and conversation enders. So we have to.
As long as it's not actually an interesting question or I'm actually breaking ice, I don't want to be part of an icebreaker.
Wow, that's a great fun fact, actually. Thank you. Everyone rolls their eyes like, oh, this girl. No, but I got a lot of Kurtis. Can you believe it? People ask me for topics. No one's ever asked me in my whole life for a topic. What we're gonna talk about. I mean, I just show
Who
up.
asked?
Well, it's you didn't, and I didn't. What do you mean? So, you know, today's Kurtis's topics. You know, we'll talk about whatever Kurtis wants to talk about. He's so prepared, man. He's got notes on notes on notes.
Short list.
A short list. Did you see Usher
Come on, Kurtis, hit us.
Did you see Usher be mean to T-Pain?
I saw that headline and I didn't even bother reading it.
Didn't even
I
bother.
was just like,
Why?
not even gonna bother reading
Not
that.
worth the
I
wait.
see. I don't
What
know,
are your
honestly.
thoughts
I
on
just didn't
T-Pain,
feel like
man?
reading.
I love T-Pain. He seems like such a sweet man.
Yeah.
When he performed at OU, his performance was just, all I'm going to say is that he just performed all of the little verses that he performed in all of the other songs as like one compilation.
That sounds
So
awesome.
it was like a 45-minute like set, and everyone else had like sat through an hour and a half of an opener only to listen to T-Pain for 45 minutes just do like
Sounds dope. I'm not gonna
verses
lie.
of songs that he
It's better than the Designer. I saw Designer on like at a music festival. He literally did Panda 5 times.
Okay.
So I mean, you can't get worse than that. He tried to do another song. Nobody knew any words. Nobody danced. Nobody did anything. So he's like, all right, more Panda. And then he did that. And he did his verse from Father Stretch My Hands, which is also Panda. So he didn't even switch it up, just the beat. So,
oh my god.
I know watched Waka Flocka one time, and they said he just did covers of popular songs the whole time.
hell yeah. I want to hear Waka
Was that at
Flocka
OU?
do some Natasha Bedingfield. Because that's what I want.
Oh my god. The lead
Full of
singer
sunshine,
of
Waka Flocka
fuck.
flame.
Exactly.
This one guy, it was Nate Ruse. He was in this one band, and I can't think of it to save my life. But he like straight up did like 6 encores, and there was like 600 people there, and like so over half of the auditorium was empty, and he just kept doing encores. I was like, for the love of God,
That's
stop.
No, I like that strategy. From the like, I wouldn't want to experience it, but if the musician doesn't want a big crowd when he leaves, it would be perfect strategy. Clear the place out. Please go home. And yeah,
But that's the thing. He didn't even have a big crowd to begin with.
he really doesn't like crowds.
He just kept,
Yeah.
and he just kept coming back out, and I was just like, dear God, I just want to go home.
Did people keep clapping
Like,
as
you
if they
don't
wanted him?
Yes.
Oh well, that's
Yes.
I mean,
There was like six encores. I'm not exaggerating.
yeah. At a certain point, you gotta stop clapping.
Oh my God. Like, I understand like Foo Fighters or like bigger bands like that.
Well, I mean,
What?
that artist probably never got back on stage and had that experience ever in their life. They had to milk everything out of that moment.
Oh no, he was in Fun. I'm sorry,
okay.
he was in Fun.
Okay. Well, look at that.
He was the lead singer of Fun, and then did a solo
Yeah, what's
tour.
that guy's name?
Nate Russo.
Nate Russo.
He definitely bores me to
Nate
death.
Russo.
But what's? Oh, okay.
Nate Russo, right? Or
Rousseau?
Nate
Russo.
brother.
Rue?
Oh my god, I said this name is Jesus Christ. It's Nate Russo.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I believe you. I'm sorry.
Did he sing Some Nights like 8 times?
Yes.
God. Just did
Know
fun
that
songs
song.
anyway.
It was a long fucking
My
night, let me
dad's
tell
a
you.
really big fan of Fun, so
I mean, who's gonna come
My
out
dad is
in
Nate
public
Russo.
and say they're not a
Fan of
fan of having fun? That would be.
no, the band. He's a big fan of the band.
You know how many times I've gotten that pun right there? You don't like fun? No, I hate fun. I want it to burn.
He's like
The actual fun, not the band.
Okay, fair enough. You don't want the band to burn. I'll go the opposite. I do have important questions from past podcasts, though. What do you call? Because you guys are kind of from where I grew up, at least Dev is. And what do you call a winter garment you put on your head?
A toboggan?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Toboggan is the style of a beanie.
I'm
Exactly.
just thinking of a hat.
Oh, she thinks that's so funny. She asked me what I called soda. I was like, honey, it's pop. What are
Yeah,
you talking
pop.
about?
It's pap.
Nah, I'm from New York. We say soda.
What I was just about to ask, where are you from? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
She's moving down here, though.
My brand
So
name.
excited.
I just call it whatever it is.
I'm just happy to have another tobogganer on here.
Rock and roll, brother. I feel you. You
However-
know what ski is.
Exactly. Y'all don't know about
When I
ski.
hear the word ski, I think
It's just a hat.
like they're not the same thing.
The West Virginians also call it a toboggan, so they're on our side, at least.
I said you are down there by the southern
Yeah,
border.
down there. From down there.
Yeah.
But Kurtis, what is the best sandwich a child can have?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Not bologna, right? Exactly. Peanut butter and bologna. Every child had peanut butter and
Ew, that
bologna.
sounds disgusting.
Wait a minute.
No one.
Devin,
My
are
parents
you?
ate fried bologna sandwiches, but I detested that shit.
So you
That's
would have
too
never
bad.
eaten a peanut butter and bologna sandwich.
I would have never.
Oh no.
No, fuck no. I won't even.
sweet
I won't. I think
And the
bologna makes
salty
me sad.
mix.
Like I look at it, and I'm like,
All right. That's fine.
Oh no.
I've been vindicated, Ben.
They're not going to agree with your jelly choice anyway.
wait, what is it? Well, I make a homemade jelly,
Ooh.
so I'm kind of.
What kind of jelly?
I make everything from. I make like blueberry, raspberry, like jelly with chia seeds and honey.
Okay.
Very good. It's you can ask
You're not
Haley.
mad at
Haley's
the
had
you're
it
not
on
mad at the chia
before.
seeds, Kurtis? You're not
I'm
gonna
mad at it, but it won't be on peanut butter and jelly.
custom
I would
order.
try it. I would try it on like breakfast toast. You know, like if I ordered first watch.
It is a plant-based source of omega-3s.
Even better. Start my day off right. Put that on my breakfast
Exactly.
toast. I'll be fine. However,
Yeah.
they're not peanut
That
butter
could
and
be a
jelly.
lie, guys. I literally don't know if that's true.
Yeah, it's like that's in fish. I'm very
I
confused.
just put up in that disclaimer.
Oh my god.
She opens up a krill oil packet in a capsule and she just lets the gel, spreads it on the sandwich real thick there, and get your omega-3s. Thick krill oil.
That shit stinks. But my jelly that I use is strawberry jelly.
Oh, I make a good strawberry jam.
I can use that.
I can
Dude,
use
her
that.
jam is incredible. She did what was it, blueberry and raspberry?
That's what we were just talking
Okay, well, I'm a little drunk, so give me some leeway.
That's okay. We're all a little drunk on the
I got a
inside.
long day.
I was about to say I am not a little drunk. I don't even have ice cubes today.
What?
I have drank like 7
Who needs
beers,
ice cubes?
and then I'm working on this. So, but that's
Are
not.
ice
normal
cubes
for
really
me.
what's stopping you?
Yeah, because I drink gin, so I need it cold.
Gin's good.
Oh,
Drink
well
it
then
fast and it'll stay cold.
You just
like
take it a
hold your
shot.
nose.
Nah.
Or just put it in the
Throat.
freezer.
It just
Alcohol doesn't freeze.
Mm.
he said no thank you, ma'am. He said no. Please.
I just hold off on the liquor for tonight, guys.
To be fair, I've been drinking since 10:30, so.
In the morning.
Yes, well, it's only 8:30, so it should be assumed
we don't
that
know.
it was in the morning.
You could be on any
Damn.
coast. You could be any country. We don't know. That's just a curtain.
I'm definitely in Ohio. It is 8:30, and
Oh,
I have
damn.
been
She's
drinking since
giving away
10:30,
her
so about
location.
10 hours.
She's we're gonna dox her. We're gonna get closer and closer with each question to see where exactly the street
That's
name.
fine.
That's fine. She said, "You can't kill me."
You can't find me. Just kidding.
I did. So one thing that I was interested in, I did send you, but I've sent a long message on Twitter, so who knows if anyone read it. But it was a question about whether you, as a kid, I was thinking about this, had any weird fashion choices you made based off celebrities or like music. Because I saw a conversation about Jay-Z, because he was getting people to wear like. He had lyrics all the time about what he was wearing. Like jeans and a blazer, or like he said, Tim's and auto-tune, we off that. That was like 10 years ago, 5, I don't remember. Blueprint 3, whatever that was. But he was trying to get everybody in jeans and a button-up. But I didn't know if anyone fell for any like dressing like Soulja Boy, like Billie Eilish is doing.
Yeah.
Or
I was about to say, Billie Eilish seemed to really get into Soulja Boy style. I definitely like had a big Paramore phase where like I literally like cried and begged my mom to let me dye my hair orange, and she was like, "Fuck no."
Nice.
And well, she didn't want me to destroy my hair, and I'm really thankful for that as an adult. But with that being said, like colored skinny jeans, horrible. A girl, that looked horrible. Why?
I think, yeah. Now I don't know. It's going baggy again, so I don't.
Made it to the skinny jeans era, and I'm stuck there.
But
I'm not going back.
yeah, Kid Cudi made me feel comfortable in a skinny jean. I was like, that's all that's going to happen from now on.
But now that I'm here, I realize I can't go back to wearing basketball shorts under my jeans, and I'm quite happy about that too. Looking back at it,
God, wasn't it? They made us go to gym and we wore shorts under our jeans. That shit's nasty. First period
we
gym.
do that all day for no. Even if you didn't have gym, basketball shorts. It was like part of the
True.
underwear, basketball shorts, jeans for no fucking reason.
I found that so weird. That's so weird.
It was for gym, is what they're saying.
No, not even. Like Kurtis is like, you just wear it. It was comfortable in the relaxed fit jeans. Like it felt good.
So how
Yeah.
do your men feel about like the 5-inch inseams that are coming
Holy
back?
shit!
What's the 5-inch inseam?
I mean, I fuck with it too, but like, I would like to see how the
You mean like the short shorts?
they're coming back in style for boys.
Yeah, I got a couple pairs of them. They fucking
Throw a
dope.
little
That's great.
Skies out, boys.
Exactly. It's great for me because I played soccer and like in high school I'd get made fun of because of your shorts, but now like it's celebrated for some reason. And I'm like, where the fuck? When did that happen? But I guess I'm cool with it.
Because we're more accepting of male thighs now.
Well, I just
Like,
thought it was a
we're happy to see
ridiculous
them.
ask to make me put my like shorts past my knees, or else like, you know, like especially in Southeast Ohio, your shorts go above your knees and people start looking at you weird, and it's like, what the fuck? It's literally a
I was
leg.
coded for having my shirt like come up as I stood up one
Right.
time at school.
I
like,
did listen
and-
to you guys talk about that. Your last episode of your podcast was
I
modesty.
was drunk as hell. I was very upset about that.
Yeah.
I got dress coded a lot in school. I can't lie, but like it was my fault. Like
Heaven
I can't
forbid
help
you
it.
have long arms too. With that stupid rule.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some of the things were just,
Kurtis, you looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about, but do you not have the
Long
rule?
arms.
Like,
the fingertip
like,
rule.
if your
Was that
fingertips,
just like an Appalachian thing?
it's probably a small town thing.
it
I
was
don't
more
know.
for girls, honestly.
Yeah, if it was for girls, then I wouldn't have paid it no
No,
mind.
but they made
'cause
people like stand up in the middle of
So,
class
like-
and like do that.
We had a dress code committee at our high school, and like a bunch of teachers would like have you walk in and like basically twirl around and then say They thought your outfit was appropriate. It was so like it was really disgusting in my opinion. They asked me if I wanted to go in front of the dress code committee, and I was like, fuck no, I don't have a humiliation kink. Like, what's wrong with you guys?
It's so weird.
How many people went to school with you?
I graduated with 150.
Right.
That explains it. They didn't have time. I graduated with 400 people. Wasn't about to walk past.
Where did you go to school?
My husband graduated with like 2,000 people, and like none of that shit. Yeah, maybe 1,500. I don't know. He's got his head run.
Damn. The fuck?
Yeah, I went to school and there was like 400 of us. Yeah.
All right. So
yeah,
now,
we wasn't getting no. I don't know if no dress code shit like that. Like.
So now we're slowly doxing Kurtis. Good to know.
Very like evangelical Puritan-y. Like
them Puritan vibes though. Can't beat them.
I would say that the most like common like rule was like it was like 4 fingers for like your sleeve, and then it had to be like fingertip length on your some of them were 4 finger lengths.
Interesting.
And then it had to be like if you had to have your your t-shirt had to be longer than 4 fingers.
Huh.
And then your shorts had to be fingertip length, no matter like the style. So like I actually was called down into the auditorium. Yeah. Pretty much it doesn't matter where it is, it just has to be 4 fingers. It just has to be that thick.
No. From like so if neck or from the shoulder, where would it start?
No, it just has to be that thick, that wide.
Okay.
So like, and in our school, it had to be at knee length. It didn't matter how tall you were, or anything. Like if it wasn't at your knees, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks for girls who play basketball. That's tall as shit.
They kind of got on more so to like the curvier girls, like in school. It was very like there, you know, the face you're making is is the face that I made as a teenager. So,
no, thank you.
I mean, my vice principal actually at the time like lifted up my shirt and was like, "You're pulling your shorts down in order for them to
lifted
fit."
up your shirt?
That's not great.
My shirt, yeah, she lifted up my shirt.
My dad definitely.
I told you that.
My dad would have threatened it. My dad would have come down and fucking beat the shit out of that person.
I think you both said those exact things on your podcast. I remember listening to it.
That's why I'm surprised
that she's so surprised.
That's the glory of getting drunk and doing it, is like you can have as many conversations as you want over the same topic, and it's like
exactly
like it's brand new. What a great.
It's how we are every time we see each other, honestly.
But in high school, I went to.
But yeah, she just like was like, "Oh, you're pulling your shorts down. Like you can't wear these." And I'm like, "Lady, I can't pull them up any higher unless I want a massive wedgie. Like I'm not gonna do that." And but everyone in the auditorium except for one guy was all girls. There was at least 30 girls in that auditorium. Only one guy.
What was the guy in there for?
Exactly.
His shirt had something inappropriate on it.
Oh, I thought he was
something like a gun or like weed or something.
Right, I
have
like
no
Budweiser,
idea.
or it could have been something dumb
Something stupid, honestly.
He was.
I was like, wow.
Because shirts I was wearing, I had a little squirrel on my shirt with a stick, and he said "protect your nuts" like under it.
God damn it!
And I used to wear that shit all the time to school. So I don't know what a dress code, none of that shit is.
Yeah, that wouldn't have flown at my high school. No.
Same.
Oh gosh.
I mean, they let people get away with political shirts, so I was surprised by that. At school. What?
Well, you know, like at like polling booths and everything, you can't like be overly what would you call it? Like spirited.
Yeah.
In a political sense.
What if you're just excited to vote?
Actually, funny story. When I was voting, there was a family of 4 in front of me, and 2 of them were wearing political flags as capes. They had masks on, t-shirts on, a hat, and like this flag and everything. And they actually had to take most of it off And when they were taking it off, they were like, this is just sacrilegious. Like, I can't fold this flag up. And I'm like, you're already wearing it. You can't fucking, like...
That's
You can
hilarious.
fold that motherfucker.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, people wear the like flags on their fucking like boobs and then like get mad if you disrespect the flag.
Yeah, while they're walking on the
Yeah,
flag.
they really don't
essentially.
know the laws on that. Or at least the, whatever.
Whatever you can convince yourself to
Right.
believe is all that matters anymore, you know? But it's probably always been that way.
Essentially.
Mhm.
Just see it constantly on social media now, so it's just makes you sad, and then you just consume it every day, and you know, hope it gets better, and it doesn't. So let's see, what else are we gonna talk about?
Rock and Eagle.
I haven't checked in with OJ Simpson in a while. Let me call up OJ
Oh,
real
God.
quick. Let me see what OJ's doing. OJ, you there?
Take care and get your shot.
Doesn't really help me, OJ. I maybe you could give me some insight on what we should talk about next.
Well, all the conversation today is about Nassib, the rated
Oh,
defensive
okay.
player who, I guess, came out of the closet, so to speak. Hey, man, more power to you, man. That's terrific. And the $100,000 that you donated to that charity is just over the top. I mean, that's really something special.
You know, agreeing with OJ Simpson is, I'm sorry to cut you off there, OJ, but is not something I thought I would do today. But thanks for calling in, OJ, as always. And but yeah, Carl Nassib, he is the first NFL player to come out, like he's the first active NFL player to come out and say he was gay. And the one thing I got from it was a New York Times article that I thought was written really weird. The headline, at least, it's not the writer's fault. The editor chooses them. But they said Carl Nassib was an NFL everyman. Then he came out as gay, implying something changed. I mean, it's just funny.
Then, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What position? did he
Like,
play?
word choice.
he's a defensive lineman. So, but like, I went on his Instagram to see what they're talking about. Literally every post is like, how much he like loves his dogs, and it's like Veterans Day, love my country. So like, I guess they're saying he was like the common man's man, but now he's gay, and you know.
Oh, so he was straight baiting.
He's just
that what that's
an
called?
average dude.
Oh no, I'm just like, people will sometimes say that people are queer baiting, like, you know, singing songs about being like gay and they're not gay, or like women kissing on women and they don't actually like women.
You've taught me something
Like-
because I've heard that word and I never knew what the fuck it was.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting point that he can't be a common man and be gay.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. I was just like making a satirical like note, like, oh, he's straight baiting, but like when he's probably just a regular dude.
No, yeah,
That
he's
just
just
happens-
like
That just happens to be gay.
meat and
Yeah.
potatoes. This man, he's just like, I love my German shepherds. You know, he's just a regular ass dude, and now he's not allowed to be that apparently. But he gave $100,000 to.
Yeah, he's supposed to paint his nails and wear false eyelashes.
There was a
now.
guy
like,
who-
that's the gay law.
does paint his nails in the NFL. Last week, a right guard for the Dolphins, he was on like a Zoom call for, I don't remember, like an interview, and all of his fingernails are painted. So fans were talking about like thinking that this was a bad thing somehow, like he's not going to be good at his job anymore. It's like, this is a Hulk of a man, like he's going to be fine. But like he just likes painting like lightning bolts and like stars and moons and stuff on his fingernails. So
It's kind of hot though. I'm not gonna lie.
So
like-
Machine Gun Kelly can do it, and other guys can't.
well, he's a football player, and you have to be a menace, and apparently that means you can't paint a fingernail. But I don't know. The man's young. Like that's people aren't afraid to show their personality anymore, and you just see old football fans getting mad about it. It's just funny.
Like, contact sports, when people are surprised when they're doing like typical feminine stuff, like they're touching men every single day. Like,
true.
I don't.
He is a right guard. His job is literally to keep men from touching the man behind him. I don't know. It's just like stuff like
So
that.
he's like basically like a cockblock.
Yeah, that's in a way, I suppose. But yeah, that guy Robert Hunt, he got a lot of criticism for that. But I'm sorry, OJ, if you weren't done, I do apologize for that. Sounded like you wanted to continue. He gives his video updates every day, but I like to have him on here, of course, to say what he's got to say.
But I gotta say this: I do protest what's happening down in New Zealand. They're allowing Hubbard, the weightlifter, transcend a female weightlifter, compete in the Olympics. Now that's, as far as I'm concerned, wrong.
Well, see, OJ's got a problem with trans people competing in OJ, I was with you on the first part, and then you said people can't compete because they're trans. I don't understand, OJ. He's showing his age finally. I'm sorry. The argument of it's not fair is funny because athletics is never fucking fair. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a 7-foot monster who plays in the NBA who just he's not particularly skilled at the position, but he's just this huge dude. It's never going to be fair. So it's funny to me when people talk about fair in athletics as their reasoning, and it's just all right, just say you're uncomfortable with trans people. Is it really what it is? But it's just it's funny to think that it's not fair. It's I'm 5'9". Am I going to complain that it's not fair that I'm not 7 foot tall and competing in the NBA? No, I understand that sometimes, you're just not that good. And that's the reason. I mean, maybe people's feelings are just hurt because they're not good at their sport. I don't know what it is, but
I think a lot of people don't really understand the policy and also how hormone replacement therapy works, because
that's true.
Once you are on HRT, your hormone levels are the same as another average estrogen or testosterone dominant person, and it does affect your body differently. So you can gain muscle more easily if you have higher testosterone versus higher estrogen, all of those things. And when you have higher testosterone, people have reported that they have higher energy. So if there is a trans person who has transitioned and they're on HRT, they're going to be at the same level as anybody else.
Right. I mean,
hormone wise, muscle wise, skill wise. So it doesn't even make scientific sense when people do that.
There's not even really a lot of studies on how estrogen works with athletics either, because people are so focused on testosterone. I mean, Simone Biles is out here doing shit that I don't see any man doing. So I'm very confused by the odd comparisons people make. So, I mean, sorry, OJ, to go off on you. I just we'll have you call in some other time. Unless you have one more thing to say, OJ. I didn't mean to.
Go and get your shots.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Take
All right. Okay. Thanks, OJ.
Does he mean alcohol shots or vaccine shots? That's what I need to know.
He just wants to make sure you get your shots and take care.
Any shots?
He wants you to do some shots and take care. Damn.
Well, I will say, Mac Daddy Hiley needs to take a dip, or she at least needs to dip. She's sleepy.
That's okay.
Been up too long.
You can do that.
Thank you so much for having me, though.
I believe in
I would
you.
love to be on here again. Thanks for having us on, or at least having me on for right now. I would love to come back again, but this was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll have Dev get out the information for all your guys' stuff. So.
Yeah, Chronic Ass Kickers. We love Chronic Ass Kickers. Follow Chronic Ass Kickers.
Yeah, get that shit done.
I'm gonna die one of these days, so it's fine.
That's true.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good note to leave on.
Thanks so much. I'm gonna.
Sweet dreams.
Bye.
Love you
all. Have fun.
She wasn't feeling it from the start. Tired up top.
Oh, she's been so busy.
No, I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
She's over your shit, Kurtis. I mean, it happens. People come on here. Yeah, your shit. You and your I don't fucking know. I can't even make anything up.
Exactly. Because I'm two player, man. I'm too good at this.
Too
already.
Good at what?
Not
podcasting.
Giving.
Okay, well then let's see how good you are at. I do have a quiz I was gonna give. It's of course everyone's favorite game. It's Judy Garland or Garmin, and of course everyone knows how this works. It's a game where I give a question or fact, and you tell me if it's for the multinational tech company Garmin or the famous singer Judy Garland. Everyone knows it's a very typical game. You don't know what Garmin is?
It's a GPS.
Nobody uses GPSs anymore.
I mean, I don't make the games. I just read them off the screen.
I feel like you do make the games, Ben.
I couldn't. There's no way. I mean, they just appear. It's like the baby Jesus. You know, you don't question where it comes from. It just does.
I do. I question where it comes from, and I think it comes from you.
The baby Jesus?
What do I win? What do I win when I beat this Judy Garland or
What do
Garland
you
game?
win? Each correct answer. How's $5 sound? I'll Venmo you that. I shouldn't have wrote some.
You know I don't got Venmo. You.
And then, do you guys want to work as a team, or are you going to go one at a time? How should we do? Do people buzz in? Man, so many questions. Because
how do we buzz in? Do we shake the screen?
I don't know. I think you just say ding. I'm not sure. But
I'm gonna get really loud if we are competing on voice.
Okay, well, do you guys want to be a team, or do you want to go each?
Yeah, yelling ding, wide open.
Okay, Kurtis, you have so many more. I'll send money to your guys', like, what do you have, a Kickstarter or something? Is that what it is?
Who, me?
GoFundMe?
The
Or you can just like
GoFundMe.
send them. Yeah.
I'll send it, however, $5 for each question. Hopefully I don't regret. I mean, how similar Garland and Garmin, we'll find out.
You can see me. You can drop that cash off in person, bud.
I don't have cash. It's not liquid. I got to move some things around, some Bitcoin. Okay, well, I'll start with Kurtis. I'll start with you. You know, it's a home game for Kurtis. He gets question 1. Let's see. Specializing in GPS technology for automotive, aviation, marine, outdoor, and sport activities, technology giant has profited $992 million over the past year. Which could it be, Kurtis?
That is Garmin. It's Garmin.
Correct.
Right.
Yes. It's
Dude,
$5.
Wait, how are we playing?
You just.
I almost said Judy Garland.
Kurtis, he almost said Judy. Shut the fuck up. We take turns. So I'll read the questions and you tell me if it's Garmin or Garland. It's Team Dev right now because I'm bad with names.
So we're taking turns. We're not dinging.
Exactly. Because latency issues.
Okay.
Latency issues. You know, the government's taking the bandwidth and the microchips. So question 2.
Okay, Charlie Kelly.
Who? As a child, her family relocated from Minnesota to Lancaster, California following...
Judy Garland.
I feel like this is not as hard.
Not how this was supposed to go. All right.
I said relocated. Could have been Garmin.
Okay.
You said relocated. Could have been
That's
Garmin.
true. I also said her. So...
yeah, that's why it was easy.
Okay, Kurtis, here. This one's not much of a question, more of a hint. It was the summer of '69. Kurtis, what does that mean? Who is it, Garmin or Garland?
Fuck, dude.
See, yeah, fuck you. I thought this was gonna be easy.
I'm gonna say Garland, because that's probably when that movie came out.
Fucking goddamn it. Yeah, on the 22nd of June in 1969, she died. So next question, hackers, this is of course not on you anymore, but hackers reportedly demanded a $10 million ransom from this thing.
Garmin.
Yeah. A ransomware attack encrypted an internal network and some production systems. And many speculated it was called like Wasted Locker or something, but that's fine. I mean, we could wax about these.
Did you make up this game? Did you make up this game?
No, this was delivered, hand delivered. I'm down, let's see, $20 at this point. I'm going to have a nice long conversation with my wife. Let's see, let's keep it going. Kurtis, in 2012, everyone had this, whether it was your car, your pocket, or whatever.
Damn, what movie was she in?
I mean, she was in A Star Is Born.
Bless you.
She was in Wizard of Oz. Like, that was fucking forever ago. What are you talking about?
Honey, if you don't get this right, I'm gonna come through this screen and kick you.
Exactly. I was like,
Did you say Garmin?
Yes.
That is incorrect. You see, the remastered edition of Judy Garland's historic Carnegie Hall performance was released in 2011, December 15th, 2011. So by 2012, everybody had that in their
Did you
pocket.
say December 15th?
I knew the flip was coming.
Yeah.
Did you say December 15th?
Yeah.
Shout out to Kat.
dude.
That's my best friend's birthday.
Well, I'm sorry, she doesn't get $5. But
And you have to flip through the screen now because I got it wrong.
That's not rock and roll, dude.
wait, see, do I take money from you now? I can't remember. I should have wrote this down.
Yeah, I don't know how
The
this
rules
works.
always change.
Is it our turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I will describe this as brassy, powerful, effortless, and resonant. Is it Garland or Garmin?
Why won't this brighten?
I mean, that's really subjective, so I'm going to need a little bit more.
I'm sorry, the
because that's
questions,
an opinion-based
this is how
thing.
they arrive on my desk / Google document.
You said resilient at the end?
Wait, can you
Resonant
rephrase?
at the end.
It's
Brassy, powerful, effortless, and resonant.
Brassy, effortless. I'm going to go with Garmin.
I'm so sorry. It's Garland. That's how you would describe a contralto voice, which she had a very deep tone in her voice.
So what if the GPS system had also a contralto voice?
We argue.
That's a good.
That's why it's so subjective,
I mean,
because that's really an unfair question.
I can't. It's kind of like Kurtis. This OD'd on the toilet and found by her awful drug-enabling husband, Mickey Deans. I'm sorry. You had your turn. I'm sorry.
He said found.
Yeah, by her awful drug-enabling husband, Mickey Deans. Yes.
So you probably had to use a GPS. That's not my answer. Just saying. You probably had to use a GPS, right?
1970 GPS wasn't even invented.
Some sort.
No.
Maybe it was analog. Just saying. But
Wait,
I'm
did they
going
have
with Judy Garland.
Analog GPS is
Did
a
they
map.
have GPS? Analog GPS is a map. I like that. No, sir. No, sir. You lose. All right.
Yeah, I got that right. Look.
I'll go with one last question. Fuck you, Kurtis. One last question. Mother to Liza Minnelli.
That's Judy Garland.
Yeah, she said that earlier. Everybody, look, she got it. It's like, what? I didn't even keep track. $15 or something. The questions were not my favorite this week for Garland or Garmin. But, don't...
The one you gave us was just not fair. That was such a subjective question. I'm dying. You can put that on my gravestone. That one question was unfair. Please put that when I die.
Two things I asked, Kurtis. It was the summer of '69, and in 2012, everybody had this. Very misleading things. But again, I'm telling you, these get mailed. A delivery man shows up with a Google Doc. I plug that shit in. The questions they file in as they do. I don't have any game show music. I'll put that in afterward. Thank you for playing.
So can I talk to your manager then?
Oh, she's busy.
You going to the manager?
You ain't got to Karen me on my own podcast. That's rude shit.
I'm just kidding. I would like to state that I am like
Call
just
my lawyer.
Yep.
She's in the other room, I guess. Go get her.
Your lawyer?
Yeah,
I'm not afraid of any lawyers.
I am.
They can't throw hands.
I don't actually know if that's true. I guess the ones I know, yeah, that's correct, actually. Unfortunately. But
All of the leaders I know got to know how to fight.
Kurtis, how much money do you owe me now?
I believe I'm credited $10 from you.
Excuse me, sir. This is an outrage.
Yeah, I owe you a credit of $10 from
Oh,
you.
Where's the ETH? Can you just give me the ETH?
Yeah, fuck no. You can come buy some of my NFTs though. That's one thing you can do.
Well, I think I'm about tapped out on stuff, so might wrap it up here. Nobody said anything sexist or racist in the chat today. Good job, guys. Not that they ever have, but still, you gotta love that. We are on the internet. It's only known for those things, death, taxes, and racist YouTube. That's the what do you call it? The concrete things in life, certain staples in life. But I'll just leave you with that, I guess. Kurtis, where can they find all that NFT bullshit you're talking about? That I don't understand yet?
It's the wavy.project, and you can find that on OpenSea if you
OpenSea.
are looking. Yes, OPEN.
Okay.
Yes. If you're looking.
You got pictures?
I got pictures with some digital art on them as well.
And not the car pictures. That's your Instagram.
Yeah, that's just my Instagram. That's cameraman Kurt _. You can see all sorts of pictures, not just car pictures, because I'm taking pictures of a bunch of shit.
Are you Kurtis with a K or a C?
With a K, and the fact that you said K first really makes me happy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are so welcome.
I'm on Twitter at EST95 Kurt.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. EST95 Kurt. That's me.
I hate that I know everyone's social media. But what about you guys? What do you got going on? Is you don't have to plug anything. You could plug the show that you're trying to get animated. You could plug whatever it is.
Well, I'm animating a trailer right now for Chronic Ass Kickers with a K.
Exactly.
We're also with a K.
Nice.
And we are about to release our first pilot read through on our podcast. It's just Chronic Ass Kickers, KH.
Yes.
RONICASS KH ICHERS.
Kickers, got it.
And I totally appreciate you having us here. I probably seemed aggressive. I was just kidding, though. I'm not that aggressive in real life.
I mean, you tried to kick an ostrich ass at the beginning, so I mean, I don't know.
Wait, whoa.
Trying to kill an ostrich, you trying to kill an emu.
I'm just saying, I
could take
an ostrich in a fight, and I'm not afraid to die. That's all I was saying.
Okay, it's a combo. All right. And if you had to describe the show in how many words? Let's do 3 words because the show is 3 words.
Owners kicking ass.
Okay. Owners kicking ass. And,
lots of magic too.
I gotta be a guest on that show.
We're gonna feature, Ben on our podcast. If you would like to join us, you are more than welcome.
I am there.
Hell yeah.
He says he's all about it. Follow me at Ain't Been Good if you want to have my thoughts and feelings on it's day to day. Sometimes it's bad jokes, sometimes it's bad jokes. So that's about it.
I think you're hilarious. Don't put yourself down like that.
Thank you. I was fishing so hard. Yes.
Yeah, see, I know that.
But I'm gonna play the outro song that we have. We have a legitimate song from the Jingle Brothers who make this. Thanks, everybody.
Again, we're talking about UpDawg. Again, we're talking about UpDawg. Let's see what the UpDawg's getting to. We're gonna groove. What up, dog? D&D. What up?
Take care and get your shot.